So now you're starting to see it. You're starting to see the leaks, gaps, what's been quietly costing you. But here's the problem. Even after you see it, your business can still feel like it's completely out of control. In the book of First Samuel, chapter 2, verse 4, chapter between chapter 2 and chapter 4, it talks about Eli and his sons Hophni and Phinehas. And Eli was a chosen priest by God, right? But he was sitting against God. And then after God revealed to him what his sons were doing, right? This is where you are. You're seeing what the problem is. But even after you see the problem, if you don't do anything about it, you're going to still feel stuck. Worse yet, you're going to be frustrated and agitated and feel like this business isn't working, like you're out of alignment with what God has created you to do and what you're supposed to be doing with homeschooling your kids. And this is where moms working that have businesses that are homeschooling their kids get stuck. This is where you feel stuck because now you are aware. So you can't unsee now what you have seen, but nothing actually feels easier. You're still making decisions on the fly, guessing what profit versus expenses actually looks like, and you're wondering if you're doing things the right way. And it creates a different kind of pressure, trust me. No, not confusion anymore. This is like that pressure of uncertainty. You're thinking, I see the problem, so why does it feel like I am still behind? And let me be clear. This is the stage where most people stall out because awareness without clarity creates overwhelm. So now you're sitting there and you're thinking like, oh my gosh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I know I need to fix it, but how do I fix it? Where do I go from here? You're starting to overthink everything, second guessing your decisions, delaying your actions. And while that's happening over here, guess what? Money is still quietly leaving, being lost. Time is still being drained. Stress is still increasing. The kids are still growing up so fast, you know? And so in the book of Nehemiah, to bring your mind back to that story, after Nehemiah inspected the wall, he physically inspected the wall. He didn't just start rebuilding randomly and pulling things out of thin air. He created order, and we know that God is a God of order whenever he does anything. Look at the creation story. He created stuff in a specific order. Everyone had a section on that wall, and I'm going to read it verbatim for you out of the Bible so I don't get it messed up. Everyone had a section. Everyone had a role. Elisha, the high priest and fellow priests, built the sheep wall. Men of Jericho rebuilt the next section. Zachar, son of Imri, repaired the section after the men of Jericho. Sons of Asenana built the fish gate. Meromoth, son of Uriah, repaired the next section of the wall. Meshullam, son of Berechiah, repaired the next section after that. Zodak, son of Bana, repaired the section beside Meshullam, and men of Toka repaired the section, though their nobles refused to help. Joda and Meshullam repaired the old gate. So there are tons, like if you want the whole story, go to the book of Nehemiah, and you can see all the people had their parts to be done. Everything was done in order. You do this, and you do this, and you do this, and you do this. Everything had structure. Accounting, your bookkeeping, your business, your homeschooling is the same way because this is where people are thinking you just throw it out there and it figures itself out. And you have tried that and it hasn't worked. You haven't gotten the results that you've expected in large proportion. And this is why you're still feeling overwhelmed. And now that your eyes have been open and you're seeing the things, you are still overwhelmed. And clarity is not about more. It's about removing the chaos. So let's make this a little bit more real for you. If your business still feels chaotic today, it's because something isn't clearly defined. So your numbers aren't fully clear. Your systems aren't consistent. Your decisions are not anchored in data. So you're just guessing about stuff. You're guessing about your expenses. You're guessing about your revenue stream. You're not operating based on precision. Everything feels reactive. You're constantly reacting instead of being proactive. And when everything is reactive, nothing scales properly. You can't scale, you can't rest, and you can't be present because your mind is constantly in overdrive. Your brain is constantly saying, you gotta figure this out, you gotta figure this out, you gotta figure this out in the background, all the while that you're trying to talk to your clients and you're trying to be present with your kids. So, in short, chaos is expensive, not just financially, but mentally as well. It mentally drains you. And clarity is what gives you control. It allows you to, number one, make decisions that are faster and more clarity, more understanding. Keep more of what you earn where it belongs in your family for generations to come, with your kids, in your bank account, in your investments account. It allows you to stop caring about everything in your head. So you no longer have to have everything in this box up here. And if you're down, then the whole household, the whole system is down. And without it, you could keep spinning your wheels, wondering what's the next direction, what's the next decision that I need to make. And no matter how much money you make, if there are not systems that are clearly identified, you will forever spin your wheels and wonder, why are you still feeling behind? So the question isn't, am I working hard enough? The question really is, do I actually have clarity in my business? Because if you don't fix this, you will stay stuck in cycles of overwhelm, overwork, and under retention of money. And if you're in this stage right now, don't stay there. I've created a free training that walks you through this process. It's 5 simple steps to help you keep an extra 10K in your business minimum. It's going to also help you create more time with your kids without working more. And this is where you're going to go from, I think I understand, to finally saying, I'm finally in control. I finally have my hands firmly on the wheel. I know exactly where I'm going. I know what I need to get done. I know when it needs to get done. And I have the clarity, the confidence, the understanding of what needs to get done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the link in the description box, and I'm also going to leave it right here on the screen for you. So you're able to go and take that free training and start applying the things that I've showed you in it. So you're able to start getting the results and reclaiming not just your money from the government, from the IRS, from overpaying the different vendors that you have to work with, but also reclaiming that time that's slipping through the cracks like this consistently with your kids, with your family, so you can finally be present. And in the next video after this one that I'm going to link, I'm going to show you why, even when you have clarity, that you could still also be losing money. Because if you don't have strategy, clarity alone will not help you protect your profits. So everything is a system. It's all connected. God designed that system. He created it for us to use it and implemented it into our business, and especially as homeschooling moms in business. So I hope this blesses you today. Thank you so much for being here. And if this video really truly blessed you, please like and share with another mom friend who you believe could truly benefit from this kind of encouragement. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.